Hello, my name's Kevin. This is Dirty 20 Gaming, and this week I'm going to talk about role playing games as a form of storytelling. Now, humans have been telling each other stories since languages were created. I'm pretty sure it is an essentially human activity. We tell tales, be they true or not, about our ancestors' prowess and skill. We sit around the campfire at night and tell ghost stories to scare and amuse ourselves in the middle of the primeval darkness. We even tell ourselves moral tales designed to get us to behave. They're all stories, and when they're told well, they engage us, they inform us, they amuse us, and they bring us together. It's a form of social magic, really. There is one thing that's changing in modern storytelling, and role playing games are right on the leading edge of it. We now, more than ever in history, are communally telling stories. The advent of improv as a form of entertainment rather than just as a form of training actors has brought this forward as well. You think about it, traditionally, one person was the storyteller, and everybody else just listened. The whole story came from, or at least through, one mind. With improv and role play, this changes. There are multiple storytellers, and with role play in particular, there are multiple stories being told at the same time. If you think about it, there's backstories, plots, subplots, subquests, all going on at once, and 4, 5, 6 people telling the tale together. Also, and this is what's really different with multiple storytellers, is that the story is not carved in stone. No one person defines all the action. Everyone involved adds to the tale, making it more vibrant and interesting than any single tale teller is likely to be able to do. It also means that the storytellers themselves can be surprised by where the story goes. You're literally building it as you go along. I was discussing this with a friend last night, and she pointed out that this is why people are willing to watch other people play role playing games. She said, and I agree completely, that if these live streams were just dungeon crawls and endless fights, a lot less people would watch. It's the story people want. They engage in the tale. They care about the characters. They hope that the characters win, but even more, they hope that it works out for those characters on an individual level. The audience wants a happy ending. And in D&D, that's not guaranteed. So the short version of this is that, in my opinion, storytelling in roleplay is less about adventure and more about drama. It's less about kicking ass and more about character development. There are games I've run where 3 or 4 hour sessions, 2 or 3 of them sometimes, have gone by with no combat. And the players don't miss it at all. With the right group, combat is almost a letdown. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still beat up my PCs. I still scare them by knocking some of them out and generally kicking their asses. But those aren't the moments they talk about after the game and during the week. The moments they do talk about are about the NPCs they met and how they fell in love with them, the interactions between party members, even if it was an argument, and the times that they thought their way out of an encounter rather than fought their way through it. This is probably a good time to put this disclaimer in here. Not all games work like this. Lots of games out there have more combat than roleplay, and that's perfectly acceptable. One of the amazing things about role-playing games is that there's no wrong way to play them. We can all play them different, and we can all still be playing the same game. So however you play, however you tell your stories, we are all doing one thing. We are intentionally spreading joy. And whether that joy is just spread around the 4 or 5 of you sitting around a table in somebody's basement, or you're streaming it to 30,000 people every Thursday night on your own Twitch channel, you are, in my opinion, doing a fine and wonderful thing because you are sharing joy. So if you like this, or if it made you think, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see my new stuff as soon as it comes out, click that subscribe button as well. Other than that, as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, game creatively and share the joy. Bye.